I have watched enough cop programs.
Okay.
I am not stupid.
Can I roll over? I ain't gonna hurt you.
Parents, huh? Who needs them? Except, well, people who kind of want to be born. Well, here are a number of stories of parents who did the opposite. Today, straight from my computer to your screen, is a heap of parents who were the absolute worst. Starting with some that are just plain dumb, to pretty evil. Hey you, and welcome. My name is Mike, and parents are just the worst. Okay, maybe not, but I think you'll agree that the parents in these videos are the literal worst. Like, real evil, shit bags or whatever. You can insert whatever curse word you want to. Evil is a pretty strong word, but it's kind of like the only one that's pretty fitting in this whole video, so let's give it a go. First off, we are in Oklahoma City with our Oklahoma girl. The date was October 26th, 2023. And along the highway, a woman was putting the pedal to the metal a little too hard, if you know what I mean. I'm sure you do.
Please. I can't hear you. I need your window down. You're speeding. You are. The speed limit's only 60. You're going 75. Right.
She really was just not having it, like, hey, listen, everyone's breaking the law, so why are you breaking my balls?
Found the vehicle in. Do what? I can't hear you.
So she's asked for her ID, claims not to have it, and then there's the old, I know I don't have it, but I'll pretend to look gag. I used to do that in school, claiming I couldn't find my homework. Never worked.
I do have my camera on. Can I have your driver's license and insurance?
You don't have it on?
I do have it on. Can I have your driver's license? I'll call my supervisor. Can I have your driver's license and insurance?
Then, guess what? She unveils the reason she was driving so fast, like everyone else was, we're told.
Driving because she's hungry.
I get that, but the quicker I get your license and insurance, the quicker we can get out of here.
Okay.
The quicker I get your information, the quicker we can get out of here.
Okay.
So, the reason she's included in this video is because of what she does next. Her kid was in the car the entire time. She drove so fast, she outran her own dignity.
07 dispatch, my driver's taking off from you. We're going northbound. Get on the turnpike.
Where's she at?
We're getting on the turnpike going eastbound. She ran from me. She said her daughter's having a medical episode. She just needs food, but she took off from me.
So, funnily enough, after a high-speed chase where she was driving slower than the reason she was pulled over for, listen, she didn't want to break the law again.
She's following all traffic laws.
She finally pulls over at the gas station.
While you're following me around, put your hands on me.
Oops, she almost got away that time. Gotta be quicker than that.
Get out of the car.
I'm not. Get away from me. I told you my daughter's having an emergency.
I understand that, and I told you I'd request EMSA.
No, I'm not going anywhere with you. I didn't contract with you. Let go of my wrist.
Now, behold the epic struggle between Cop and Karen.
Let go of me, man.
Ma'am?
Let go of me. Let go of me.
I don't think so. Indian burn!
I was going to write a quick citation. You were going to be good to go.
Well, I guess we'll just remain here because I'm not getting out of my car and you're not jerking me out.
Spoiler alert, she did get out of her vehicle and was charged with fleeing, eluding, speeding, reckless driving, amongst other charges. Pretty heavy stuff, guys, yeah. No, things get quite a bit darker from here. Now we got something from Volusia County. Wow, with a name like that. Something. But it's in Florida, so, what else do you need to know? On the 24th of June, 2019, the police were called because motorists happened to notice something, well, you might say it's a little odd. Worrisome for some, and by some, I mean anyone with a functioning brain, a toddler, wandering along the side of the highway. Alone.
They were walking in the road?
Yes, he actually...
Oh, I know where he is. I'm pretty sure I know which one. He's from that one right there.
Oh, good.
I'm pretty sure.
I hope so.
Hey, buddy.
I don't know if
You want to come to me or are you good there with her?
Oh, look at you.
Police arrived to the worried driver and a delivery person, telling them that the 2-year-old was out and about unsupervised. And Guess what? When the officer arrived, right, he knew the kid. He had been here so many times, the toddler instantly recognized him.
Come here, buddy.
But he almost ran out in front of my truck when I was trying to hear he's running in front of their car.
Gotcha. Is this where you live? You live here? Do you live here?
Yeah.
That's where you live? How'd you get out?
And he knew straight where to go, whose door he had to start knocking. And by knocking, I mean kicking down.
Hello! See my blue lights, buddy? Look at that. We're gonna sit in that car, actually. Can you hang tight with him while I pull my car over here and he can sit in the back of my car for a second? Absolutely is.
Come
There you
here.
go.
Hey, little
Thank
man.
you.
Oh, you poor little diaper.
Absolutely. Let me pull my car in here.
I had to pull over. I had to.
No, absolutely. You know, I don't want to say it's that trailer right there,
Right.
but I was out here for a similar incident, and it was that trailer right there. So I'm going to try to find the mom again. What's up, little man? You like it in here? Woo! Boom, push it. Look at that. Where's your mom at? You are full of bug bites.
The little boy's parents are, well, hopefully were, Yajaira Tirado and Jacob Kruger. And their excuse, guys, in fairness now, you gotta give them the benefit of the doubt, it was pretty good. Pain medication, my friends. That and a broken door. He would say the door of the trailer was broken and he couldn't, he couldn't repair it, so the toddler just kept walking out. And if there's anything we know about a broken door, there's just no way of fixing it.
You recognize me?
No.
You don't recognize me? I was here last time when this happened. You remember that?
Yeah.
And your son today was in the street, walking out on US 1, and luckily some nice ladies saw him and stopped before he got smushed by a friggin' car. You know, what were you guys doing in there?
We were just sleeping.
Just sleeping?
Yeah.
Can we get him a new diaper on? His diaper is really soiled.
Both were arrested and charged with child neglect and being idiots, though I don't know if that's a crime, unfortunately.
Step out of the car for me. Come here. Come on. Step out of the car. Put your hands behind your back. I've had enough of this with both of you.
What? So you're arrested?
You both are getting arrested, so get your kid dressed.
For what?
Child neglect.
Why?
Come on. What do you mean, why? Sit in the back. Get in there.
Please, why?
What do you mean, why?
Kid.
Sit in the back of the car. Slide in the car now.
However, it should be a crime to only be upset when you're getting bracelets and not getting upset when your son was almost hit by a car. Hot take, I know.
You're next.
For what? Why am I getting arrested?
Child neglect. Put your hands behind your back.
What did I do though?
What did you do? It's what about you didn't do. You didn't watch your kid. Your kid's out on the road. This is a history with you two. I mean, this is just a circus. All I want was the kid to get some clothes and get changed.
What do
You
think
guys
I
couldn't
was
even do
doing?
that.
What do you think I was doing?
Around, that's what you were doing.
This is not fair at all.
They were both booked in on child neglect.
Old McDonald's that's like 10 years old. They can't get him clothes. But he's walking around with his glass everywhere. You know, this is just ridiculous. My patience is done with these two.
Now listen up, Hotshot. Have you ever Googled yourself and were like, hold on, compadre? There's a little too much about me online. It's not entirely cool like the cucumber allegedly is. Well, guess what? You are not alone. Every week it seems we hear about leaks and hacks and records being exposed on the internet. And with so much of our daily lives being online these old days, protecting your identity is more important than ever. That's where Aura comes in. Aura, big dogs, is an app designed to keep you safe online, preventing identity theft. Aura protects you from scammers and hackers by scanning the deep web, the dark web, the web on that shelf you don't want anyone to look at. In all the places your private information can be sold. Scammers and those darn dirty hackers sell your emails, your passwords, your social security number, your shoes. Aura has a goo around the internet looks for your information, scanning, and it gives you a heads up if it finds it. And honestly, it probably will. It's happened to me. I've been recommended to change many of my passwords, which I've done, haven't I? Also, you ever get annoying emails, scammer emails from company and folk you never heard of? Well, somewhere along the way, nefarious people got your information and they just sold it on. Can you believe it? Aura will automatically request removals of your details, and it also has a whole host of other features. I'm talking VPN, real-time alerts of suspicious credit inquiries, malware and virus detection, and password managers. Does it all, frankly. Let Aura do the hard work of keeping you safe online. And if you sign up right now using my special link, aura.com/thatchapter, Aura will not only give you an exclusive offer and a hell of a discount, they will also give you a 2-week free trial to experience their incredible service for yourself. And it's got a hell of a high rating, so you know they'll take good care of your booty. Once again, go to aura.com/thatchapter, try out their 2-week free trial, and if you like it, you can get an incredible exclusive deal using my little link. Try today, and honestly be horrified by how much of your private information is out there. But Aura is giving you the aura of protection, which is a nice little smooch, virtually. Now, let's get back to it. So here's one that is incredibly f***ing disturbing and gross. The place and the people.
I gotta feel like I got a pretty strong gut. That was as nasty as I've ever seen.
Nope, he's not talking about Tuesday nights at my house. In March 2023, police in Stillwater, Oklahoma were called to a home to investigate claims of child abuse. What they found was a shithole, with Norse shit on the walls and also literal shit on the walls.
Yeah.
I can smell this video. And inside this trailer was a 1-year-old and a 4-year-old. The 4-year-old was allegedly being abused by the man of the shitbox, Stephen Kittle. Let me read out some quotes from the affidavit. The air was thick and musty, which made breathing difficult. We could not complete the walkthrough without taking breaks outside for fresh air. The carpet was saturated with so much urine and feces and walked over it that it was smashed down to a hard surface. My boots stuck to the flooring. Officers said that the 18-month-old's hands were covered with dried feces, which she rubbed in her hair and eyes. They said the child's breathing was laboured and her nose was runny. According to court documents, officers spotted dead flies and traps and roaches running along surfaces. A roach was later pulled out of the child's ear canal. I mean, at one point the officer literally pukes from what he witnessed, so...
Trade you for a sec.
The dark gray Dodge Journey left been driven by a black male.
Yeah. Deplorable conditions. Like, the kind of conditions where it's harder to live in this shit than, just to take the time to clean it up.
Handprints of shit all over the entire room. Your feet just stick to all the shit in there. That's the nastiest house I've ever been in. She's like, we're trying to clean up. You go in this room, and it looks like you just put shit all over your hands and like all over the place.
Apparently it was so bad because Stephen was a hoarder. I mean, it doesn't look much like a hoarder's hovel, unless he actually hoarded feces. I don't know what to tell you.
Is this what you're talking about, cleaning up the carpet? I mean, there's poop everywhere.
Alright, there's the carpet floor was like this when you moved, but not the junk one over.
So, to protect the kids, something they were clearly doing such a great job at, they kept them inside their own bedrooms 20 hours a day, only letting the kids out of the bedrooms, for 1 hour at a time. Stephen Kittle was arrested that day for child sexual assault.
Can you go ahead?
Go ahead and put your ankle on your back for me.
Can I ask what's going on?
Alright, right now you are under arrest for child sexual assault. Okay, we're not going to talk about it while we're here. We'll talk about it back at the police department, okay?
And a couple of months later, his wife and mother, who also lived at the home, were arrested too, for child neglect. Yeah, don't worry guys, this bothered me a lot too. Well, if that one bothered you a lot, you'll be okay with this next one. Psych! It gets worse. Next up is likely a story most of you will have heard of simply because of how horrific and tragic it was, and it happened in Monroe Township, just southwest of Cincinnati. See, the Claremont County Sheriff's Office got an extremely alarming 911 call. Well, two of them, if you can believe it. In one, a woman was calling, telling the operator her babies had been shot. In the other, a passing motorist called to say a young girl was running down the road yelling that her father was killing everyone. Both were true.
There's a girl running down the street saying that her stepfather is killing everyone in her family.
And what did the female say to you?
And she says that her stepfather is killing everybody in her house.
Did you say how or what was happening?
I asked her to get in the car with me, and she said she couldn't leave her family.
Where's he at?
Here. He's the shooter still on the porch.
Get him right here. You got him on the porch.
We've asked, that's the last place we've been told.
You show me your hands now!
It was the 15th of June, and the police arrived to the home at approximately 3:30. The reports were disturbing enough that they went in fully armed.
Stand up with your hands up!
29, we got a visual in the veil. Not showing his hands, not following commands.
Stand up now!
Not showing hands or following commands. His name is Chad Dorman. Chad Dorman.
I know, but we can't.
If you're going to need first aid and he's not complying, and you know he's the shooter, shoot him.
We gotta find cover first. We ain't no good if we ain't safe ourselves. Show us your fucking hands now! Stand up! Stand up! Stand up! Stand up now!
Sitting on the doorstep of his home, rifle beside him, was 32-year-old Chad Dorman. Blacked out are the victims.
Get your hands out of here.
The victims being his 3 sons, aged 3 years old, 4 years old, and 7 years old.
Confirm that there's people that need first aid, and that's the shooter who's not complying. They need to take care of the victims. They have to shoot him and shoot him.
Man, I ain't trying to hurt nobody. I'm completely sober. Never did drugs.
63, we're 21. Get the EMS over here.
Well, I did drugs with a clip, but I don't do drugs now. I'm sober. I'm not trying to fight you.
63.
Get your butt inside. Gatlin, get your butt inside.
We on primary?
Now.
29, we got 3 kids down.
3 kids down, 16 up.
Gatlin.
63, we're 21. Have EMS respond over here.
On the afternoon of June 15th, he lined his sons up and executed them one by one. His daughter ran, and the mother was shot in the hand trying to wrestle the rifle away. During this, one of the boys actually managed to run away, but he was hunted down by his father, dragged back, and executed.
What are you doing, man?
Hey, are you copying all this?
Can I roll over? I ain't gonna hurt you. I ain't gonna hurt nobody.
You got anything on you?
No, I ain't got nothing, man. Phone, that's it. I ain't mad. I ain't nothing. Just make sure that dog don't come out. I don't think he'll bite you. Just don't reach for him and try to grab him and pet him.
All right.
He won't bite you.
What's going on, man?
Nothing.
He has the same attitude as if he was asked, what's the crack at the bar.
Can you get the wallet out of my back pocket?
Shut up, dude. You had the right to remain silent, you answer.
So, why do you do this? Well, the case hasn't gone to trial yet, and no motive for what he did. But according to some court documents, he'd been planning it for months.
We're gonna have the public defender. I know. Chad, look at me. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. No, I know. Just take a deep breath for me, okay? I'm gonna have your public defender come back and talk to you, okay? And then we're gonna go out and we're gonna do your hearing. Can you hear me? Do you need a second? Okay, take a deep breath.
Allegedly, he later told the police he hadn't slept in days leading up to this horrific incident. He was thinking about it. It was grinding in his gears so much. He faces 21 charges in this death penalty case, which will go ahead in July 2024. The year was 2021, if you can believe that. The date was August 1st, and the police in the UK, a place called Sarn in South Wales to be specific, were investigating the disappearance of a 5-year-old boy. A boy named Logan Mwangi. See, at the end of July, Logan had tested positive for COVID, and following the guidelines issued at the time, he had to self-isolate for 10 days. This was in the home he shared with his mother, Angarad, his stepfather, John Cole, and John Cole's son, Craig Mulligan. Now, thing is though, he may as well have been placed in a gulag during Stalin's reign, or well, even now, because his entire family was awful. His mother had a lengthy history of arrests. John Cole was a former member of the National Front, which is essentially like the British version of the Nazi Party, and as Logan was of mixed race, John Cole didn't keep his thoughts to himself. And Craig Mulligan had severe aggression issues, even at just 13 years of age. In the months leading up to Logan's disappearance, his teachers noticed he was not okay, and social worker visits were common. It was on August 1st that Logan was reported missing.
Please help me, please.
Where are you?
My son's not here. My boyfriend's not here.
Okay,
Help
take
me,
a breath.
please.
Take a breath, because I can't understand you when you're crying. Where are you?
5 Lower Lansdowne Freddie the Song.
Lower what, sorry?
Lower Lansdowne Freddie the Song said somebody is not here.
Okay, who's not there?
My son, he's alive. He's not here.
Okay, take a breath. When did you see him last?
I touched him in the bed last night and I've just got up for my son and the other one's not here. Logan!
Okay, take a breath. He's 5 and he's gone. Can you see any of the
Logan! Logan!
I need you to speak to me, not just shout. I know it's really full on and it's really scary. I need you to tell me what's his...
And that same day, his body was found in a nearby river. He had died via blunt force trauma.
I want a straight answer. Why won't you let me down there? I have watched enough cop programs. Okay. I am not stupid. What is wrong with my son? I am his mother. I'm not allowed to see my biological son.
Look.
He is unconscious. Why is he unconscious?
Listen, I don't know. I don't know. Right now, the best thing...
All I'm getting is answers like this. Why is no one telling me what's going on?
I don't know. Sweetheart, look.
He's
please.
my baby. What? No.
They need to do their job. Yeah?
I do. I'm not saying it's not reasonable.
If he's unconscious, he needs me. He needs warm clothes. He needs mum.
He's got blankets.
He needs his
blankets, okay?
I feel so useless, Dad.
I know.
It's not my fault.
Angarad, John, and Craig were arrested that very day, all pleading not guilty, saying he must have snuck out of the house, or something happened. Definitely nothing happened inside the house. Spoiler alert, it did.
Okay, so this is John, okay? Alright, John. Right, we've obviously come to speak to you. What I need to tell you now, okay? 1822. I'm arresting you on suspicion of the murder of Logan.
What?
I do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention when question, something which you later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given evidence, okay?
Fuck's my... What?
Hey, John, calm down a second. What we're going to do now, okay?
I just found out my son is dead.
I know.
Why am I getting arrested?
Right, do you want to have a sit down by there a minute, mate? Do you want to have a sit down by here a minute, right? And have a sit by here now. Just sit down on...
I
Do you want to have a sit down by there a minute, right? Don't want you falling down, right? Have a sit down by there, okay? Okay? Right. You're under arrest on suspicion of murder, okay? So you do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention one question, something which relates to line of court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence.
But I haven't done anything wrong!
Okay.
Where is Logan? Where is Logan,
He's
please?
still with us at the moment. He's still in the hospital with doctors.
What happened to him?
Can't explain anything further at the moment.
Why is nobody talking to me? You're supposed to be helping find out what happened, not arresting me when I'm telling you my son.
Okay.
What is wrong with you guys? You're supposed to be helping me.
I understand you're upset. I understand.
Is your son dead? Is your son been found in a river?
Okay, and Harriet. We understand you're very upset. We've on investigation.
I'm very upset. I've just lost my son. You're taking my other children away.
The police found CCTV of John Cole carrying Logan out of the house, and so-called bullshit. What exactly happened that led to his death, we don't know. His mother, stepfather, and Craig all told different stories.
I thought this was all my fault. I thought because of COVID and he'd been quarantined that he'd gone outside because I told him he couldn't.
So is it that you are now changing your story after hearing what John and Craig have said about you?
No comment.
Were you up that night?
No comment.
Like they say you were?
No comment.
Like the CCTV says you
comment.
were? Were you awake?
No, I was not awake. I don't know how many times I need to say this. If I was awake, I could have saved my son. The only thing I'm guilty here for is child neglect.
But all were found guilty of his murder, and Angered got 28 years, John Cole 29 years, and Craig 15 years. Why they did what they did has never been revealed. Thank you so much for watching. It really absolutely means the world to me. If you want to see new videos every week, please subscribe. And yeah, that kind of wraps it up. So until the next one, please take care of each other and yourselves, because guess what? I love you. Like you.